Assalamualaikum and hi, we are from Group 9, we represent Genetic Conservation of Malayan Tapir. Okay, next, this is our group members. First, Muhammad AL-AMIN. The second one is Muhammad AQIL NAZME. And myself, IQBAL HAKIM bin JAMALUDDin.
Next, let me introduce about taxonomy of Malayan Tapir. First, kingdom is Animalia, phylum is Chordata, class is Mammalia, order is Perissodactyla, family is Tapiridia, genus is Tapirus, species is Tapirus indicus. Next is rationale for choosing the Malayan Tapir for genetic conservations. First is habitat degenerations. The North Selangor peat swamp forest, one of their vital habitats has been drastically reduced due to agriculture expansion for oil palm plantation and human activity, emphasizing the urgency for conservation efforts. Second is indicator of ecosystem health. As sensitive to environmental change, tapir can act as indicator for the health of tropical ecosystem. Their survival is directly tied to the preservation of large connected and undisturbed forest area. Third, last one, conservation challenge highlight largest issue. Effort to conserve the Malayan Tapir address border conservation challenge such as sustainable land use practice, habitat connectivity, and mediating human-wildlife conflicts.
There are three technologies needed. The first is reproductive hormone analysis. This work to monitor the reproductive status of female tapir. We use hormone analysis such as estrogen and progesterone. The test is performed using blood and tooth sample. However, the reference value for the level of this hormone in the Malayan tapir is not yet available, and therefore further study are needed to obtain more accurate data. The second is breeding technique. At the Sungai Dusun Wildlife Conservation Center, a natural mating technique used for tapir. Tapir couple are housed in a 10-egg enclosure for 3 months to mate naturally. Before that, tapir couple are first placed in adjacent enclosures to ensure they accept each other and are ready to mate in the largest enclosure. And the last one is ultrasonography. Ultrasonography is used to check pregnancy status and fetal development in tapir. Through the use of transducer, we can detect the fetus from 30 to 55 days of pregnancy, and at the age of 5 months of pregnancy, the structure and the fetus can be clearly seen. Adequate use of ultrasonography will help ensure a clear and more detailed picture of fetal development.
Today, I will be talking about the plan and strategy genetic conservation of the Malayan tapir. This species is facing threats like habitat loss, fragmentation, and human-wildlife conflict. To protect them, we use two key strategies: in situ conservation and ex situ conservation. In situ conservation means protecting the Malayan tapir in natural habitat. First, we need to manage and expand protected area like the Sungai Dusun Wildlife Reserve and create wildlife corridor to connect their fragmented habitat. This helps the tapir move freely and prevent genetic isolation. Next, working with local community is a vital. Educating people about living alongside tapir can reduce conflict, like tapir getting injured or displaced. Lastly, we track tapir population using a non-invasive method such as analyzing their DNA from feces or setting up schema traps. This helps us monitor their health, behavior, and population trends. Stronger enforcement of the law against poaching and habitat destruction is also critical for their survival. For ex situ conservation happens outside the wild. One major focus is captive breeding program. This program can fully match breeding pair to avoid inbreeding and maintaining genetic diversity. Facilities like the Sungai Dusun Wildlife Conservation Center are essential for these works. We also use advanced techniques like collecting and freezing semen for future use and even transferring embryo. This method ensures we can save their genetic material if real population is decreased. Another important step is Reproduced tapir breeds its captive back into the wild. Without release, they are placed in semi-wild enclosure to help them adapt. This increases their chance of surviving and thriving in their natural habitats. Lastly is monitoring and evaluation. To ensure this effort works, we measure several things. We check genetic diversity by looking at the variety in their DNA and watch for the sign problem like inbreeding. We also monitor population growth, reproduction rates, and how will they survive, both in the wild and its captivity. For habitat, we assess whether protected areas are suitable for tapir. Finally, we track how reproduced tapir are doing to see if they are adjusting successfully. In conclusion, saving the Malayan tapir requires a both in-situ and ex-situ strategy. By protecting their habitat using advanced breeding methods and monitoring their population, we can ensure the survival of this unique species. Together, we can make a difference for the Malayan tapir and protect biodiversity for the future generation.
Next is a factor that may cause failure in genetic conservation program for Malayan tapir. One significant challenge to the genetic conservation of the Malayan tapir is habitat loss and fragmentations. Widespread deforestation and urbanization have led to the destructions of their natural habitat, limiting suitable area for breeding and reducing the overall genetic diversity of the populations. Isolate habitat make it difficult for tapir to migrate and reproduce, further exacerbating the decline in their numbers. Another factor is the naturally low reproduction rate of tapir. These animals reproduce slowly, with female giving birth to a single calf after a length gestation period. These biological limitations make population recovery a prolonged and challenging process, especially when their numbers are already critically low. Next, inbreeding also pose a major risk to small isolated populations. When tapir are confined to fragmented area, genetic diversity decrease, leading to inbreeding. This can result in reduced fitness, lower survival rates, and increased susceptibility to disease, further threatening their survival. Lastly is lack public awareness and support can undermine conservation initiatives. Community involvement is crucial for the success of such program, but when awareness is low, local resistance or indifference can hinder progress. Without the support of local and international stakeholders, conservation programs struggle to gain momentum and achieve their objective. With that, thank you.